Huh. So, I know I'm taking a little break from my Toe Gym Neuro Love Fest. You know. But, guys, it is getting it's getting close, guys. Everybody, you need to keep this up because we'll get this game by no time if we just keep going and giving this money up, Look. Look. And let me just refresh it. So let me see how much we got now. Yeah, it keeps coming, guys. You just gotta keep going. But that's not even the point. I took a break from it for a minute so I could talk to you guys about something. It's a Dragon Ball Z something, I want to do Dragon Ball Z stuff. I don't want to just be like a one day or 1 month kind of thing. Whenever there's Dragon Ball Z stuff, I'm thinking of maybe doing my own little news thing and talking about it and whatnot. And I'll credit my sources and whatnot. But, Unreal Entertainment Gaming, he actually gave me a good idea to talk about. And I'm probably going to do a video where I just, ask him a bunch of questions. But that's going to be till later. I mean, probably, I would say, I'll probably do it sometime when I'm done. Because tomorrow I'm getting Xenoverse, and I ain't gonna want to be disturbed, folks. I to be quite honest with you, I love every last one of you. Don't get me wrong. You guys are beautiful. You guys are so beautiful. But guys, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be playing that a lot. And basically, like I said, if you want to find me, just basically look up Yonky Bugsy. People keep saying it's laggy in Toki City in the PlayStation 3 version. But if you have PlayStation 3, just come and look for me. It's either Yonky Bugsy, or you might see Argos Kuro, which is AROSS. And then it's probably a space. Probably don't have a space for like Kuro, which is KURO. So you guys know where I am. If you have the PlayStation version, I'll be around. I'll be doing things, and then feel free to join me too. Feel free to join me in like a mission, or I'll join you on a mission. You have to be the same level as. You either have to be the same level as me, or if I'm a low level and you're a high level, just protect me when needed. If I'm not like strong enough to fight a certain character, I just want you all to know that. And another thing, I was on my alternate one, which is my first little PSN account, and once again I was dealing with a lot of stupid idiots on little big play. People take that shit seriously. I don't know why. It's a fucking game, people. Let's just have fun. Why we all gotta insult each other? Seriously. I don't come into the games acting like the fanbrat basher I act on YouTube. No, I just come in there and have a little fun. Shit. That's why most of the people that send me hate mail through my alternate account, I just delete and I ain't even gonna look at it, man. These people want me to react? No, I ain't gonna react. But that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. So, again, Unreal Entertainment Gaming, he gave me an idea. When he was talking about, like, Super Saiyan God Gogeta, and, forgot to know if Frieza, if they need to fuse again, and they become Super Saiyan God Gogeta, they say, he said, since fusion only lasts for like a few minutes, He said if fusion lasts only for like a few minutes, um, what would happen if you had the Super Saiyan God power? What would happen if you had that? Would make the fusion last longer? Will it make the fusion last longer, or will it time out quicker? I feel like it would. I think they'd be able to stay in there infinitely. I mean, not like they'd be stuck, but they can, because I think I think their power would be kind of infinite at that point. So I think they'd have infinite time to split, but they'd have to really focus if they wanted to split out of each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can see that happening. A lot of people say like, is Beerus going to freaking die in the movie? Guys, why do you want Beerus to die so quickly? We only just known him for a bit. God dang, wait a little while. So me and I just been kind of thinking about that like a little bit. There's a few other things I wanted to talk about before we get into Intelligent and Earl, because this is its own video. It's just that, personally, and they say like, and now for Katsu no F, they kind of say like, when Frieza was fighting Goku, that wasn't his full power. Because they say he actually has another form that he could have used. I'm just saying, if he knew about his other form even back then, why? Why instead of getting revenge on Goku, they just trained and then do it? But, just poking holes. It wasn't known yet, but still, it's alright, guys, like poking holes in it. But, other than that, I'm not like, it's just when they say like, that was Frieza's true full power. I'm like, really? I'm pretty sure back in the old days, before Kazuma F was even thought of, this was pretty much his full power. If they want to say it is, then okay, alright. It's not like I'm mad at it, it's just like, okay, whatever you say there. I'm just like, personally, I don't think all that, but okay, whatever. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to trip out about it, If you say it was Frieza's full power, it was Frieza's full power, but I just don't believe it to be so. They just kind of added it in there. But it's cool. It's cool because I want to see if Frieza will have Cooler's transformation. Because at least then it would be kind of a way to them to kind of acknowledge Cooler without actually having him in the movie, Because people say, Cooler's not canon, and I kind of hate that because I kind of did like Cooler. I did like Cooler and Meta Cooler and the Big Getty Star. The Big Getty Star. I don't know. I just like the way Cooler said that. It was. I don't know. I'm weird, but I just really think, personally, I think they might fuse, just to kind of show it. They might fuse. But who knows? Next thing I want to see, guys, I know this would never happen, but I want the next movie to actually be, since it's talking about other dimensions, Bugsy likes himself some multiverse action. I'm not saying let it be exactly like Dragon Ball multiverse, but let there be an evil. I want to see Goku fight an actual evil Goku. I want it to be canon. I'm sorry, but I'm not talking like red hair evil Goku. I'm just talking like, what if Goku was before he bumped his head, turning him into the good guy we all knew. What if that never happened? what if he was just like what freaking Raditz and Vegeta was? But this version of Goku being evil, he actually, because Vegeta's still evil too, and so is Raditz and Nappa. But he actually, and this is like fucked up, but he actually, the way I see it, he like overthrows Vegeta. He actually still retains, actually gets stronger than Vegeta. Freaking takes him. Freaking beats Vegeta. Vegeta's like his like freaking like little yes man or whatever, because he's this Vegeta's actually been beaten down by Goku so many times. He's just like, he's all subservient to him. And so is Raditz and Nappa. They're kind of afraid of him. And this Goku is so powerful, he overpowers Frieza. Without being a Super Saiyan or nothing, just overpowers him. Like, I don't know, I want to see something like that, I mean, don't get me wrong, alternate universe Goku with, like, red hair, I'm not saying I don't like that. That was one of the best fan-made sagas I've ever seen. Different versions, I've seen that in sprite form, different versions of Goku fighting. It was so beautiful. But I really think that if they want to do this realistically, it has to be Goku that wasn't really raised on Earth and didn't freaking get that knocking on his noggin, if you know what I mean. So yeah. So yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of things I really want to say about Fakatsu no F. Like I want to see Trunks come back. I mean, yeah, they're gonna have the fact that Frieza beat Trunks, that Trunks beat Frieza. I mean, I want to see Trunks, because people are like, we don't know what happened to Trunks. I'm like, we do know what happened to Trunks. It's in the game. And I think it is. I think the game. I think Xenoverse in a sense is canon. It's just outside of the regular continuity, but it's inside the continuity, but yet it's outside. So yeah, we know what happened to Trunks. I bet you they actually even do it. I bet he's gonna roll up as Time Patrol Trunks. And that will be the most coolest thing in the world. Or they might do something else, but I know Trunks might return, because maybe he was supposed to return after this. We don't know. I just think Trunks might return. Who knows? I'm just kind of speculating here. What else? See, when I did my own thing with my fan character, Argos Kuro, he was, because I've said this before, but I bet you guys can hear me with all the snoring, because my cousin was in here asleep when I talked about it. But when I wrote it, there was like a whole bunch of chapters of the Arcosians, the Arcosian race, what Frieza's race are, or Ice Gens, or whatever you like to call them. They actually, Frieza's mother, actually, like, came to Earth for revenge, like actual factual revenge, not like not like how Cooler did it, because Cooler just wanted to do it just to do it, but she actually like cared for freaking Frieza, his mother actually did. And basically it went into a big old fight between humans and Saiyans working together. Humans and the Z fighters fighting these Arcosians, because the humans were saved by Goku, Argos, Vegeta, and they actually found out later that Hercule was a gigantic fraud. Yeah, it's my story. I did what I want with it, and I kind of... Oh, I gotta talk about that one some other time when I got the chance. But all you need to know, they kind of exposed Hercule as a fraud, and that's about it. Well, that's not about it. It's just all I'm gonna say to you right now, because I'll talk about it some other time. Probably in my review as I talk about when my character beats up Hercule. But yeah, so they've been saved by Goku and my character and the other Z fighters. But now they're just saying, we're tired of always relying on them. Let's try and fight back too. See, by that time, Tien and freaking Krillin were teaching these people how to fight if the Z fighters aren't around. Because let's be honest, without the Z fighters, the world is screwed. Like, without them, their world is screwed so hard. They can't depend on Hercule. Hercule will run like a little girl. So basically it boiled down to, the humans fighting the Arcosians, and basically Goku, I didn't say this before, but if I remember correctly, it was Goku and Vegeta and Argos fighting the general. One of the freaking soldiers that they hopped up on this special drug from their race, and basically Argos was fighting Frieza. She's like, you killed my son. I'm like, your son was the embodiment of everything evil. And then they just kind of fight. Goku's fighting the general, and Vegeta's fighting that drugged up version of their soldier. Because somehow they were able to, I wouldn't say able to turn a person Super Saiyan, but they're able to use a drug that matches kind of the power of a Super Saiyan, which was kind of, I never really explained it, but it's a drug that kind of does that. I don't know, they're able to amplify its power. I guess it's more of a power amplifier if I remember correctly. Yeah. That's pretty much all I gotta say. But yeah, so it pretty much started with them just kind of fighting. With them all fighting, and he's like, she said, "What my son was doing, what we all do. We conquer planets, and just because you stupid," she says, "just because you stupid monkeys." And you stupid monkeys got in the way of that. And then freaking Argos gets so fucking pissed, he just starts beating the out of her. Like, honestly. And yes, he hits evil chicks. What do you want from me? So they fight it out. He's angry because the one thing you never ever do around Argos is say the word. Say the word monkey when you're referring to a Saiyan, because he'll get angry. It is sort of a racial slur to them. So, yeah. Okay, but yeah. So he fights him, and I pretty much talked about how he gets wished to another place, and that's what starts the events of Xenoverse. But yeah, that's pretty much my version of Revival F without Frieza. Yeah, but I don't know. Bugsy On Dbz is looking pretty good. I can't wait until it comes out. And if anybody wants to, tell me if you're excited about this movie. Tell me, because I would like to hear it. I'd like to hear from you guys. I'd like to hear from you guys and what you think and what you think about Bugsy On Dbz. Do you like it? What do you think? What character are you gonna be in Xenoverse? That's something to talk about. And, tell me its stats, bio, whatever you want to throw in. Backstory if you have it. I'll see you guys later. I'm Bugsy, and I'm signing off. See you guys later. And, see you guys in a minute. I'm still doing Toe Jim and Earl, but I wanted to do this in between it, kind of like a sandwich.